good evening, everyone. It looks like I've been left all on me Todd. Oh, here we are. Yes, welcome to another edition, a very happy edition of Cop Talk. Yes, I am very happy, as you can see, smiling and very cheerful at the moment after the weekend's results. Good evening, Predson. How you doing, sir?
I'm HAPPY.
HAPPY. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm HHPPY. And he's gone again as well. I don't know what's going on today. Welcome on board, CW. You're damn right. 3. It is that magic number. I'm telling you. And it should have been more. They got off lightly, very lightly, may I say. Let's try and bring back Prince.
Okay. Hello, I'm having some technical difficulties there, but I'm here.
No, we can hear you, Prince. We can hear you.
Okay, there you go. You might have to stay.
That's the main thing. We can hear you.
There you go. I'm happy, mate. Happy and
okay. There's room for free slot. Oh, listen, there's room for more, Chris. There is room for more. I don't know what's happened to Stoney. He was just with me. The Gremlins are about tonight. I think Mr. B and the others of those Man United fans have been at the servers trying to sabotage our show. All right, let's try again then. Right, Stoney.
Brilliant.
Okay, you're back.
I'm back. I just want to say I do apologize. I think that there's been some gremlins from Old Trafford that have
I'm telling you,
to influence.
They've been at the servers. They've been at the servers, Stoney. Trying to mess us up, mate. That's what they're trying to do. They don't want Cop Talk to go out tonight, those manx. I'm telling you. You know what? They can't stop us, bro.
Not one bit.
They can't stop us, mate. What Caesar say? You can't keep a good man down.
There you go.
Remember that, yeah? Remember that. I don't know what's happened to Preds again. Preds was on.
Eating?
No camera, but you could hear him, and now he's gone again.
I think he's on a beef patty and cocoa bread tonight.
Yeah. Last week it was rice and peas. I don't know. This geezer, mate, I'll tell you.
I think so. Oh, goodness.
Anytime, day or night. Well, Stoney, we're just going to have to kick on for now, mate. I'll tell you.
It's all good.
Oh, that's a good point there, Chris. He said the Gremlins must be from London because that's where the Manchester United fans are from.
There you go.
Good point. Very good point. Okay, so Liverpool 3, Man United 0 in their backyard as well. And let's just say that 3-0 flattered them, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
It should have been 4.
I'm not bragging or boasting. I still reckon it could have been 5 or 6.
Yeah.
To be fair. All right. 100%. All right. You know, while we're on that topic, let's talk on that point. So the reason why I say it could have been 5 or 6 is the one when Salah went through again and he cut back inside on his left foot and he put the shot over.
That's correct.
If you see when he first cut through, all he had to do was just lay the ball into Jota's path, and it was just Jota only had the keeper to beat. Only had the keeper to beat.
So but can I be provocative, a little provocative as well, though, right? Even though at some stage we're going to get to this, we probably could have 5 goals. Can we talk about Rashford and those 2 opportunities when they he played? What's Manchester United's new strike? The guy that Jerky, the brother with the afro, right?
Yep.
What they call him, beef jerky.
Beef jerky. Man needs to go and get some plaits in his head because that look at you there, Rashford, Jerky. Thank you, Chris. He laid on 2 opportunities at the far post. And he weren't ready for his dinner. He never walked with no plates, no cutlery, no aprons, no nothing. He wasn't ready for
condiments, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wow. So, yeah, and to be fair, it was 2 good opportunities he gave him, especially the header. The one where he stretched out his leg was a bit harder. You know, you're just trying to really make contact with that one. But the header, point blank range, that was poor.
That is a great save. Great save.
It wasn't that great a save because it wasn't that hard. Like he had to stretch out and.
Fritz is a goalkeeper, though. Remember, Fritz
He
had
made,
to-
he made it easy. He made it easy for Allison. To be fair.
There's no easy save when it's point blank.
Oh, here this guy, just because he's a keeper, it was an easy save, bro. Radisson didn't break sweat. He wasn't worried about that.
Hey, listen,
As a matter of fact, he was shocked that it came that
Ali.
close.
This is how remarkable Ali is as a goalkeeper. He made it look easy, but it was never an easy save. Point blank range. All right, and not only did he save it, but he pushed it out to a safe area. So all you goalkeepers, all you budding goalkeepers, watching, Ali.
Come on, man, best goalkeeper in the world.
100%. Do you know? It was interesting though. I think, and I'm going to be honest. I think when we had our previous show, Artie, before we finish the show, you asked for what our predictions would be, and I mentioned 2-0 or either 1-1. And it's weird. You see, when the game starts, the smoke changes. Because I was on some rage, and I'm not actually usually like that. So like, I just wanted us to really. We done the dance. We were like Prime Saxon or like Coxon at Nottingham Carnival. We were ready for them. Remember, like Coxon used to run at Carnival.
Of course.
We were ready. Like Man United come with no dub plates. They didn't. They came with no turntable. You know what I mean? They came to the clash with no dub plates.
They came with a radio.
Nothing.
They
Not
didn't
even
even
a wireless.
Yeah, they didn't even come with a mic.
Yeah.
So for me, I'll be honest, and I'll say shout out to Mr. B from the Man United Agenda. We absolutely love that channel. They're underneath the FTB Sports. But I'm just putting it out there, yeah? Brother, you do disappoint me because me, you, and Chopper were meant to link up on the Sunday, and you decided to do a watch along. And out of respect, I chose not to jump on your watch along because you know what? Boy, you'd have been living in bins if I came to your house on the Sunday. I'm just putting it out there because we gave you like the smoke, and I'm really we're like a Cuban cigar smoke flex that we gave you. So, woo, it was beautiful. I'm just saying, you Man United. Boy, you guys as a club are done. Sell it, lock it down, Tesco Express, whatever you guys want to do.
A
No
bargain
longer
price right now.
conversation.
Man said there's 3 of us now. What's a hell of a coincidence? All the peace. But yeah, as we were saying, Stoney, so there was a Salah chance when he could have just laid it into Jota and he would have been 1-on-1. Then there was a Jota chance when he broke down the left. And he was a bit greedy. He could have squared it as well. And then Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
What the hell was he doing?
Do you know what's quite interesting about that? Suppose that, and you guys check me, by the way, right? You see, with that, I was in real time. I was unsure whether he was trying to, because it came to the ball was presented on his left foot. I was unsure in real time whether he wanted to bring it onto his right foot to then attempt to actually, strike in the goal. I remember whoever was doing the commentary, I think it was Gary Neville, was saying that Szoboszlai was possibly quite disrespectful in terms of that. I don't know in my head whether he was trying to get on his right foot to strike, because they were saying like he was being rude, innit? I thought he was going to hit it first time, personally.
Yeah.
But the ball came to his left foot. So, I don't know.
So you're a flipping big-time international footballer, bro.
True.
I don't care what for. And from there, nah, man, come on. Then he had one touch, then it goes on to his right. He could have shot then again. Then he had another touch, and that's when he lost the ball.
True.
It's 3 touches before he lost the ball. He could have struck it once. He could have struck it twice.
He could even pass it.
No, that was poor. That was poor.
Yeah.
So you can't afford to be. I don't care, man. You don't afford to pass up them kind of chances there. And those are the kind of things you want. You nail in the coffin. You know what I mean? When that one goes in, you make it 4. That's heads down, hearts gone, everything's gone. You know what I mean? Everything's gone. You have to be ruthless in this game, ruthless, and especially
definitely
your big rivals like that, ruthless.
Definitely, and we should have had a penalty as well.
A penalty for go on.
Huh?
A penalty for
when we should have had a penalty when Gakpo went through. Well, Gakpo, the pass got past square on the edge of the box. Gakpo's gone for it. He's got fouled, and then it's come to Nunes, and then Nunes has shot wide.
Yes. I know what you're talking about now. Yes.
Can I say something? You guys are not going to like me, and I'm just saying to everybody who's tuned into the show, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I have a feeling that when we come off here, Prez is going to make his way from his villa in the Cotswolds to come down to my small, humble home down in London to hit me in my ribs. I actually don't think that was actually a penalty for us, though, you know.
You don't?
What?
No, it was a foul. It was a foul.
Do you think so?
It was a foul. It was a foul. Straight up.
Yeah, and even they even come out and said that they made a mistake because it should have been a foul.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh
100%.
wow! I would so disagree with that, man. Oh, I can't believe I'm actually saying something here.
Harley Free Riders, you'll never ride alone. Big shouts goes out to you. Thanks for joining us. Demas, big shout goes out to you, my brother. And he says, can we give a big shout out to Obbs, who's a Man United fan? We'll also give a big shout out to your uncle, Demas, yeah? Mr. Utes, massive Man United fan. And this time I didn't see no texts, no messages from him. He was quiet as a mouse. In the FA Cup, yeah, I saw the messages, everything, yeah? But it's all right. Now he's gone quiet. Now I can't see him. Suppose I should just finish it. Yep, definitely. 100%. No excuse. He actually had a chance to shoot on another occasion and decided to pass. Yep. True. Guess who I agree with on the penalty claim? Bloody hell, that means he agrees with Stoney.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Chris is a bit left field sometime, you know. I don't know whether Chris is on here to provoke us. You know?
Saying if the ref had given a foul, VAR would have given a penalty. 100%. There was
100%.
I just say that. The first time when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, that looks like a foul. Is that a pen?" And then when they played it back, I definitely saw the contact. 100%.
Don't you think in that situation that Gravenberch was actually kicked on his calf, not the other way around?
No, Gakpo, wasn't it?
I mean, sorry, Gakpo. I do apologiise. Yeah.
That's why you don't think it's a pen, Stoney. You're looking at the wrong bloody player.
The wrong player.
No.
That's why, mate.
Listen, it's Thursday. We watch a game on Sunday. Give a brother a break, man.
Warner brother, man. Warner brother. I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what was brilliant to see, and I loved it, and I got out of my chair, and I'm like, come on, is when Martinez, what's the centre-half's name?
Yes, Martinez,
yeah, Martinez. He took out Szoboszlai.
Yep.
On the halfway line. No need for it whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then he took him out, and then you got big VVD come down there and do that to me.
Exactly.
True.
Come down there and do that to me.
Thing as well, Martinez is like a little man, you know. He could even get up to like VVD's like kneecap. So I don't know where them men from South America has come to try and step with our captain, you know. So it's all good.
Yeah, man, get vexed in it. Sure.
But I just want to raise a point before we continue with the show. I just want to ask. I know that there are Manchester United fans and supporters that have tuned into our show. Please talk to me about Mainu. I like Mainu. I like the way that he has his plaits done. I like that he's got that little like Kenyan little glow from the East Coast. So I like it. I like the deep voice. He's singing like a 90s R&B artist. But you know what? Mainu, brother, you see that last time he played us in the FA Cup and he did that nice little jinky move and he scored a goal. Brother, you was on toast on Sunday. And for that, I'm grateful.
He was on Dutch toast. He was on Dutch toast.
Dutch toast with no butter.
When we mentioned it, in my one of my 40 banter groups, do you know what the Man United fan had to come back with? oh, we gave a couple of your players a nuts.
Oh my
I was
days.
like, is that what you got to draw for, brother? Is that what you got to
That
draw
doesn't
for?
make
And
sense.
what happened after that? What was the end result? What did he do? What did he produce?
See, when you're saying things like that, go on.
They said we needed a 6, and then we had Gravenberch run the show against what you could call is an experienced midfield in Bruno and Casemiro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the up and coming star Kobe Manu, because he is a hot player. I don't.
He's a good player. He's a good player, and I think in my heart, I thought Maino would have been the key player, and it's a strange thing. Even though that I know Rashford probably hasn't been playing at the levels that he or Manchester United supporters would expect him to, he always comes out with some form of clutch move when he plays against us. So the fact that we were able to nullify Rashford, and the fact that we were able to humble Mainu's going to come good anyway. I'm just putting that out there. I like him. I like Mainu. He's going to come good, but I just don't want him to come good in any games that he plays against us. So I'm glad he had an off day, and I'm glad he was there eating cold apple pie. So with his hands as well, not even a spoon.
All right, so maybe you scored in the league game against us last week, not the FA Cup. All right, no worries, CW. Nice to have you on board, Ravi. He says Man United held 3 man like Morgan at the waterfall like TLC. Wow. Oh, the bars are coming in tonight, mate. Tonight.
And so they should, mate. So they should.
I'm loving that. But I still feel, say, Man United got off lightly. Should have been 5 or 6, to be fair. They got off lightly this time round. So, gentlemen, tell me now. As we was talking about Ryan Gravenberch, we said, yep, want to see him do it against a better team because, you know, like I said, right, Ipswich, Brentford. Now we've played Man United, which we could say, you know, legendary Casemiro, ex-Real Madrid and all that. It's done it all. Bruno Fernandes, the baby. Talk to me about Ryan Gravenberch then in this game.
Do we have to be careful? Artie, do we have to be careful though? Because like Man United is like a little team still there, you know. It's like should we be happy that Ryan is really moving up little teams like that? We should really be playing like level 2, league level 2. That's my point that I'm thinking. Now, all jokes aside, what I'm really happy with Ryan Gravenberch is under our new manager and our coaching team, we're seeing him play in a system tactically in a way that an individual I didn't envisage he was able to do. I think there's been a lot of conversation out there on, you know, social media XYZ about what he was able to do at 16 when he broke into the Ajax team. But if I'm thinking about when we purchased him and what, you know, he had his TV problems with settling. So I'm thinking about what he done last season to what he did now. I just feel like he's a new signing. He's created a new dimension to the way in which that our current manager is playing, and he's relishing it in it. In my own head, it will be interesting to see what opposition managers do to attempt to prevent him playing in the manner in which he's doing. I just think he's relishing that opportunity at the moment, and I'm just so happy for him.
Yeah, he's loving life right now. You can see it in his game. Loving life, mate. What I love as well is when he gets the ball, the way he strides forward with purpose. Yeah, loving it. And then he just finds a little nice, easy ball, rolls it off nice and easy. Lovely. Oh man, right now this is just it
feels unrealistic though, right?
Nah.
Because what is it? Ryan's 22, and we've been able to see he must have had those attributes. This is me and my thinking in my own head, all right? So when Slot took over, he wouldn't have had more than 5 pre-season games to instill the tactics, the style of play in which he wanted our players to do. Gravenberch has done it in 5 games. I mean, for me, his IQ is clearly very high, but he's so effective. How on earth have we managed to have a gem being a deep lying playmaker? It's just like, I just feel
I
grateful.
think that's down to his upbringing at Ajax, because it's notorious in countries like Holland, Netherlands, Netherlands, Germany, Spain. It's notorious that these players growing up are not just physically tactically aware, they're mentally tactically aware, and they get taught to play in different positions. Remember when we was growing up, the Ajax way, you know what I mean? If you play a number 4, or number 6, you play a number 8, you play a number 2. So I think that's something to do with his upbringing at Ajax.
No, I definitely agree with that. Definitely. The way that they play football, total football, I definitely agree with that. 100%. So, Harley says, I think one of Slot's best attributes is his ability to put the right player in the right position. Example, changing Kwanzaa for Konate and putting Grab in the pivot.
How do you reckon Kwanzaa privately is feeling about that transition between? I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm grateful that we've got I'm grateful that we've got Van Dijk, we've got Kwanzaa, we've got Konate, and we've got Gomez, right? But I wonder how Kwanzaa's feeling about the transition when he got called off at halftime, and then Konate coming in to be playing like prime Franz Beckenbauer.
Well, you have to step up your game, bro. Simples. You're a big club. You know what I mean? You have to step up your game. This ain't West Ham. You understand, but they've got no one else to draw for, bro. You have to step up your game. We're playing at the elite end of the table. Do you understand? We're down into the big end of the table, mate. So you know what? If the manager's then taking me off, obviously because I'm not doing it, you take me off at halftime. I'm not injured, so I'm not doing it. Do you know what? Player comes in, he is doing it. So now in my mind, you know what? My next time I get an opportunity, I'm gonna make sure I do it because I don't like sitting here. That's got to be the long and short of it. Yeah. You cannot be throwing your toys out the pram and be getting upset for something that was your fault.
I think, to be fair,
it's different if, you know what, the new manager's come in and he started with Konate and just haven't given you a chance off the back of last season how you played well. Then I could understand you might be a little bit upset because you're saying I'm not getting a chance. But right now you had the chance. You started.
Yeah.
And you weren't doing it.
I think, in all fairness to the lad, and if it's to be believed in regards to the rumours, he actually went in on the Sunday, went back to train on the Sunday. I believe that his attitude's been spot on in regards to. I think he's learned his lesson. I think it's a harsh lesson to learn, but you like Lee has already said, you're at a big club who are looking to do things this season, and you got a manager who's very. He seems like every detail matters. Every single little detail matters. And if you're not doing the detail to his satisfaction, then he's going to make no apology in giving you the hook and bringing on somebody who he believes can do it. And I think it's a harsh lesson for Kwanzaa. Hopefully, he benefits from it, and when he gets his chance, he'll take it.
Gonna send a big shout goes out to Mr. Fitzroy. Thanks for joining us. And yes, you're right. Your 3-0 prediction did come to fruition, mate. You should have had a 10 on that, mate. You'd have been nice right now, I tell you. Christmas would have been looking splendid for you, mate. I'm telling you. When Gravenberch signed, I always felt he has the height and the tools to be a 6, but not under Klopp. But under Slot, suits Slot's style. Slot said he came in early for training the next day, which showed him the right attitude, which shows He has the right attitude. Well done. Yep. See, well done, Prince. We're up on it, mate. We're up on it. We know what's going on here.
And the thing with Gravenberch as well is that if you heard his interview while he's been on international duty, he actually done a very, very slight comparison between Slot and Klopp in regards to under Klopp, he didn't touch the ball many times.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's identified that under Slot, he's actually touching the ball a lot more time, which then gives him confidence and it grows. And obviously we're seeing it. His confidence is growing. Even his tackling was good. The timing of his tackling was all good. So long may it continue.
Long may it continue. Love the way we're winning games this season. We are strolling in games under Klopp. We would be headless chickens using our energy while under Slot, we're saving it. It's a lot more methodical, you know what I mean, right now. Big up, lads. Breaking news. Mr. B hasn't left his house after the heavy defeat. And his manager from work's been looking for him. No one's seen him. And he's kicked the cat and the dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was no messages early doors, is there? There's no messages now, is there?
Oh, yeah, yeah. All of a sudden now he's on a show. Well, I actually went on a show last week. Huh? You went on a show last week, but all of a sudden now you're on a show, yeah? Oh,
Okay.
it's all right, man. Listen, I'm trusting he's a man of his word, and he says he's going to turn up. So we're going to, you know what I mean? Now I'm going to give him that. Even though he supports the scum, I'm still going to say he's a man of his word. So we'll see. He's still got time to turn.
Well, to be fair, your Man United supporters thought their team were going to turn up on Sunday.
Yeah, they did. They really did. So let's talk about Szoboszlai. Let's talk about Szoboszlai's game.
Szoboszlai, he looks again growing in stature. You can see his role in the team. I think the only disappointing thing about his performance is that when he had the opportunity to score, he didn't make that chance count. And but other than that, though, you can see him up and down. He's getting into pockets, and it's very rare where he's actually receiving the ball with his back to goal. He's actually on the half cock. And then it's a forward pass. So
hey, pause.
Oh,
pause that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, say that again, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, on the half turn. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, hold on, gents. Hold on. I told you. I said to you. You know what? Even though he supports the scum, he's a man of his word.
Class.
He will
Absolute class.
You know what?
Yes, that's class, man.
Good on you.
That is class.
But it's just funny how, you know what I mean, last week, I was just saying to the lads, last week, before we'd even kicked off the show, you were sending messages. But this week, you got a show, and you're late.
No, listen, man. I turned out. It's better late than never, innit?
Better late than never.
Yeah,
tell that to your boys.
What boys?
The Man United boys. Tell them boys. That's what they are, boys. They got made to look like boys. And look, he's got Kobe Mainoo up there in the corner.
Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right. And look at the other side.
Yeah, and you got Ten Hag up as well.
You motherfuckers, you're damn right, bro.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
Damn right.
What's wrong with you?
Listen, it ain't gonna change until he's gone, bro. I'll back him until the board sack him, you know?
No, hold on. Are you actually backing him?
Yes. Why do you think I've got that up there? Do you know how much people kill me? Sorry, wrong side. Do you know how much people kill me for that, bro? Of course, he's my manager.
If you don't mind, while we're on here, what is it? As somebody who's a Manchester United
Look
historian,
at Artie's face, but he can't believe
I know.
it. Sorry, what was that, Liv? Sorry, what was that?
As a Manchester United historian, what is it that you believe in Ten Hag? Why you wish for him to remain as your manager? What has he done? That allows
to be fair, we've won the 2 cups, which is a lot more than a lot of other teams have done. The fact that we did against Man City last season, I thoroughly enjoyed. I didn't expect to get it, so it was more of a surprise than expectation. Injuries wise, I think a lot of it had to do with injuries, but also I think because I run a team, I understand maybe the internal mechanics of trying to build a squad of players. And that's more why I don't think it. Don't get me wrong, if they sack him, I mean, look, we ain't scoring no goals. So let's not get it twisted. He may well be gone by Christmas anyway, by which case then fine, I'll have to take it down. I probably won't put the next man up, but that's fine. It is what it is. But I'm not going to be, to get him out, what's the point? He's there. It don't make no sense. Me getting vexed about something that I cannot control makes no sense. If I disagree with a lot of what he does, but at the same time, he's my manager.
Fair play. You know what?
You said something there, right? You said, yeah, we got the 2 cups, blah, blah, blah. That shows me how far you lot have fallen.
Yeah.
You
Look,
will not be accepting that as that's all right. You know what I mean? You remember the race that we're running right now ain't the same race that other teams are running. There's that level, and then there's that tier, and we're in that second one. And guess what? We're not even at the top of that one. So there ain't no point in pretending that we are magically going to become what we can't be. Years of mismanagement, loads of years of mismanagement. Yeah, we spent money, but we may as well just smoked it or giving it to the man for him to go and smoke crack with, because it was wasted. They employed the wrong. Pastor said 650 mil.
There you go, bro. Listen, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's not. Guess what? It ain't my fucking money. You know what I mean? Sorry. It's not my money. I don't even pay to watch them on TV. I got a Fire Stick, so I'm not. It's not no benefit. You understand? They're not taking. They're not taking it. Sorry. They're not taking my money.
Yeah.
So
Mr. B, what I've been speaking to a few Man United supporters, and one of I think what is kind of gathering momentum and is kind of quite consistent in regards to what they're not happy with is the style of play.
Oh, it's the blood
under Ten Hag.
It stinks. Let's not get it twisted. It stinks. And the fact that they're doing this 4-2-4 pressing thing makes no sense. All right, if you're going to win the ball up the top of the pitch, do something with it afterwards. Liverpool did it to us. So what you lot do? You pull down our pants and bang the ball 3 times in the back of the net. When we win the ball, what do? Run into a corner and kick it out. Bro, we ain't got no killers in our team. We got man sitting down there on luxury. Oh, we're going to get paid the 300,000 a week anyway. Salah's probably on 250, but guess what? Every game he win, he might get 100 grand. You don't think Salah's going to go out there and want to earn the extra 100 grand? The team ain't got no incentives. They're at Man United now, the so-called biggest club in the world. They're blood clot. It's not, yeah? In their head, and certain fans' head it is. But put them up against Real Madrid. Put them up against Liverpool. 9 times out of 10, you clap us. You understand? Why? You lot have got the hunger. You understand? You lot have got that. You lot have got that in you now. You got this new manager who come in. Lord God, the man's been there 3 months. You lot ain't bought no players, and everybody's laughing. No, they ain't bought no players. Why? Because he sit down there and he's studying. Yeah, he's studying. Let's not get it twisted. The game that we played against you have Van Dijk, arguably one of the best central midfielders, central defenders in the Prem. You have Salah, who's been killing man since the day he come to the Premier League. He's been killing man. Yeah, you've got Alisson, your goalie, who by all accounts is one of the best in the Premier League, right? We have Onana. Right, see, you hear the pause, right? We have Onana. That is it.
Don't disrespect him. The man's earning a wage, man.
We have
family, man.
Hold on.
You know,
Casemiro, the crybaby.
Yeah, there you go. Bruno, right. No, to be fair, I like Bruno. I like his effort. His output might be wrong. And the fact that he cries and whinges, you know what? it don't bother me. It bothers everybody else, and it does bother a lot of people in the fan base. But it takes the pressure off the team when he's on the floor screaming like a bitch in it, because the rest of the team ain't doing nothing anyway.
Yeah, but you know what though? There's a way of going on the pitch, rolling on the ground and screaming. There's a way of doing it. The way he tried it with VVD at the end of the first half was absolutely shambolic.
Yeah, but he tries it with everybody. It's just whether or not it works. He does it 2 times, 3 times a game. It's only because in your one.
What I was saying is like VVD was shepherding him towards the line. VVD didn't even make an attempt in regards to trying to. He just following the ball, and then Bruno's just all of a sudden throwing himself on the floor, and then you got VVD standing over him, going,
"What the fuck
are you like this? Yeah, this is embarrassing." And it was embarrassing. Like I get the gamemanship, and I get Bruno, and he buys fouls all day long, and that's part and parcel of the game. Don't mind that, but when there's things like what he done with VVD, that was ridiculous. And that just summed up. I think that summed up the whole game for you.
I think the goals against us summed up the whole game for us.
Yeah, true. Yeah. To be fair.
Yeah. Sorry, what I was saying was levels wise, we don't have players on your level, so it was never going to be a surprise. You know me, I like coming on here and running up my mouth.
No. What's about Rashford?
Pardon?
A couple seasons back, he was.
Rashford is dead.
The hottest thing since sliced bread.
And now his boyfriend's left to go Chelsea. It's going to be even worse. He's going to even be more sulking. You understand? He's done, bro. He's done. He don't even want to run past, man. Man say no.
What do you think that is, though? Why? Because he was 2 seasons ago. He was a world beater. I'm sure he got something like 20 odd goals.
He got over 30 goals, bro.
Yeah,
he got over 30 goals, and must have been another 10 goal involvement.
So what's
I
going
think,
on?
me personally, I think Ten Hag's trying to change the way that he plays, and his brain can't compute. Rashford's always been a player based on speed. He did everything fast. You know, we come in, Rashford running past. When Rashford's in training and he's running past his teammates, they're not going to tackle him because he's their teammate. So he'll do his slalom run and bang on in the top corner. Oh, Rashford's got to play in training after his training. When he goes and plays a real game and man want to kick him, it's like, oh shit, wagwan. So now it's like they're telling him to pass the ball off and stop and pass. That's not Rashford's game. His brain can't compute what's going on. He's done.
Do you think he needs to leave Man United?
Yes.
To
yes,
revive himself.
100%. But nobody ain't paying him that cheddar, bro.
What's your hopes now with Manu Ugarte?
That he can score us some goals.
He's not a striker.
Exactly, bruv. We bought a defensive midfielder, great, because Casemiro's, we call him rice pudding on our channel, innit? But what can we do? We can't score goals. I understand we've got a defensive midfielder. We needed one. But where are our goals coming from?
You saw the player who scored you goals in Scott McTominay. He got goals.
Don't let me leave this fucking channel, bro. I will pack up this shit and go, yeah.
But Artie, do you know what? I said this to Mr. B before, right? So and Mr. B, I've actually been on your channel before, right? On a Friday night takeaway, and I mentioned about when I'm not going to use the word how you've words you've used for Fred and McTominay, but I'm saying in terms of that, McTominay scores you goals from midfield, and just hear me out on this, all right? You've purchased Mason Mount from Chelsea. Mason Mount
that's another waste, man.
I know, but just hear me out. The Mason Mount that you've purchased from Chelsea is not the Mason Mount you've got for Manchester United. That is like the Torres we had at Liverpool was not the Torres that was at Chelsea. Right? It's a completely different player. So in terms of a midfielder being industrious and scoring you goals, for me, it would also have been Mason Mount. Just hear me out. You have Eriksen. I know there was a situation where he had an in-health ill health and XYZ. What is Ericsson doing at your club about picking up wages, brother?
Yeah, and we tried to get rid of him. He's got a year left for his contract, and nobody ain't gonna take him. And guess what? He ain't gonna leave to go and get less wages when he can leave on a free at the end of the season and go pick up enough money. So he's cocking up his backside at the club. McTominay, please don't talk to me about God. Just
he was one of your best midfielders, though.
Look, bruv, please.
He was.
Performance-wise, he didn't. He wasn't easy.
No,
on the eye.
listen.
Performance-wise, if you look at stats,
Listen.
numbers-
Artie, brethren, you're a footballer, right? That's all I'm asking. You're a footballer.
of course.
Thank you. Right. If you have a midfielder who is 5 yards away from you, bruv, and is kicking the ball over your head, yeah, what's the point of him playing? That's why he don't start, yeah? And when he does start, he don't do nothing. He don't He score. When he comes on as a sub and everybody's tired, oh, Scott. He will play 90 minutes and have 4 touches of the ball. 4, yeah? And one of them will be the header, and he's had a good fucking game. Artie, don't, just please. And he's not even at our club, and I'm still getting vexed.
I think that's probably one of the better deals that you've done this summer.
That's a wicked deal. They took him for 30 million. Bro,
Yeah.
listen, they say we can't sell. Our board did the thing. Yeah, they did the thing because that man there, I thought was going to get a new contract and be sucking out wages out of our club. Yeah, so he's gone. We've got dead ballers at our club, bro. We've got dead ballers. I mean, I'm backing the manager. It might be blindly, to be fair. You know what I mean? But until he goes, I say that now and then come next week when we lose to Southampton, I'm licking off the poster.
From your club, who else needs to go from your club?
What, players-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. You know Harry's got to go. You know Maguire's got to go.
Yeah, don't worry about Harry because Harry's not playing. But you got
sure. I don't think
you got the look of you. You got the look of you at centre back, Martinez.
I like Martinez. I like Martinez
and De Ligt. Tell us about De Ligt.
De Ligt's only played half a game, a full game. I have no problem with De Ligt. I have no. He's definitely an upgrade.
So, right. So hold on. Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw. Who else?
Yeah. What that's left?
No. Who do you want to go? I'm saying.
Oh, who do I want to go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Harry
shit,
Maguire,
bruv.
Luke Shaw.
Anana. I'll be honest, but no, you know, I leave. No, I'm not gonna say Anana. You know what? No, I'm not gonna say.
If Anana goes, who do you have in goal?
Luke Shaw, Maguire.
Yeah.
I would gladly lose Rashford. Mason Mount. I don't know what he does, and he's been at our club this time. And so I'm not gonna say Mason Mount because he might be a good water boy. He might have a role in the team somewhere that we don't see. But definitely those 3. Rashford can go. Definitely. I'm keeping I would keep the rest of them because I think they're technically good players.
Can I just say something though, if you don't mind me saying? I want to big up Harry Maguire now.
What for?
You don't want to big up Harry Maguire? Like
What,
when is his like does he have quite a long term
No, his contract's up the end of this season. He's done. Or at the end of next year. I'm sure he can leave on a free the end of next year.
And then he probably got like a further option or something like that, isn't it?
No, I think the further option is next year. He's going to leave on a free. Maguire's going to leave on a free.
The reason I have to big up Harry Maguire is, right?
That's a big loss.
It is a massive loss. But the reason I have to big up Harry Maguire is because he weren't playing for your club. He's there sitting in his lounger in his yard with his missus and his dog. And he's getting called up for the England squad. He's like bringing in beer racks, right? I like his determination just to say, well, Manchester United have signed me on a long-term deal. You guys don't wish to play me and I'm out of favor, but I'm still collecting my money. And he's persevered there. You have to give him credit for that.
Yeah, he's very strong-willed. If Rashford was as strong-minded as Harry Maguire, he would be all right. I think you got mentally, Maguire is very strong. Football ability he doesn't really have much, but mentally he's very, 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 very strong.
Okay. Yeah, but to be fair though, like even when Harry Maguire weren't doing so well or whatever, there's not many takers for him in the first place.
No, they wouldn't be. And the wages that they're paying him, bro.
He's been exposed too much.
Yeah,
That's what.
he is. I mean, you've seen. There's no point in even. You've seen what he is. You know what I mean? And to be fair, he didn't even play against you, man. So you can't even blame him for the clapping that we took. You know what I mean?
I think, to be fair, I think.
Come on for Dillit, innit?
No, Dillit played the game, innit? Dillit
No,
started
he
the
came
game.
on for Dillit though.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
I think that's more money in the bank. That was more minutes to do with anything else. To be fair.
To be fair, I've got to be honest, that is a bit of a shrewd business in regards to Delict. I mean, if you think about it, he's almost the, no, I wouldn't say he's a Dutch comparison to Harry Maguire, but you can see that he is at Ajax. He had a really good start at Ajax, along with Brian Gravenberch with Ten Hag. And then he went to Bayern Munich, and it went all right for him at the start, but he didn't really fulfill his potential. Do you see him fulfilling his early promise at Man United?
I bloody hope so. All I can do is hope. All I can do is hope. He's definitely an upgrade to what we have. I mean, you see people say no, he doesn't have pace and he can't turn and blah blah blah. Said he's better than Harry Maguire.
Oh yeah, that ain't hard.
And this is all I could ask for, bro. This is all I could ask for. He's a full international. I believe we've got. I'm not gonna say we got a bargain. What we spent 35 mil. That's good money. That's good money if he comes in and does what we hope he's going to do.
Was it only 35? I thought it was 50 mil for him.
Yeah, of course you lot would, because that's what the press tell you. It's no problem. It's not a problem. 35 plus 7 in add-ons, 42 mil maximum.
But that's mad though. You could have saved that money and fixed a roof though, innit?
Yeah.
Put some sellotape on it. Listen, look, it's in the away end, so it ain't no headache. It ain't no headache for the homies. You get me? Yeah, man. Listen, you never see how we spruce up the arm. We put some disco lights and some pictures in the tunnel there for the new season and look like some lightning streaks on the side there. We're going in with things, man. We just have patch up things, you know.
Going with things, but not on the pitch.
Bruv, they're dead. Listen, there's a big. Yeah, we got problems. We got problems.
What's your expectations for this season? For your team?
Before the season started or now?
Now.
I think we're going to win the Europa. I think we win the Europa. That I can't say league-wise, I was more hope. I want us to get more points. And don't make our goals be in the negative this season. You know what I mean? Look, I think we win the Europa. I'd be disappointed with the teams in there. I think we should win the Europa. League-wise, I would love to say that, you know, we could push for top 4. I just don't, unless there's some magic change, I just don't see it happening. So it'd probably
Did you see that happening before the season when you was making all them purchases?
Well, the purchases wise, I still don't think we bought enough. But you can only, because you know how it was, which is maybe you didn't, but we're brocking it. So you have to sell a man to buy a man. And there was a man who didn't want to go nowhere. So things took a lot longer. I would have liked us to have got Tony. To be fair, I think a proper goal, a big man goal scorer would have made a big difference in our team. I was happy with what we did. Yeah, I was happy with the transfer window, but I still think that the squad isn't big enough. I still don't think we've got enough players in depth wise. But I was happy with our window. To be fair, RT, I can't sit here and lie now because we played shit. But yeah, I was
with, what's his name? The defender who's been injured now.
Euro,
yeah.
I mean, is you make your own luck. You understand? If a man trains for 2 days, you don't start him in a game of football. You know what I mean? Brocking your foot is unlucky, to be fair. You know what I mean? I don't think him going out there and having a lack of playing time or fitness make you brock your foot. It's just one of those things that was going to happen in it. But yeah, signings wise, I think we bought some good players.
I thought so.
I just think it was just too early for them to have an impact at this time, especially against Liverpool on Sunday.
Yeah, but you say that. Why is it too early?
Because like I agree with some people in regards to I can't quite see a philosophy in the way you play at the moment.
There
And
isn't
he's
one.
obviously brought so he's obviously brought in De Ligt, he's brought in the right back, he's brought in a lad up front, the centre right. So obviously he's got a philosophy of play in his head. And I think when you get those players embedded a little bit more time,
How long
and he
should,
gets more time.
Prez, how long
Yeah.
should that take though, bruv? How long should that take really? Because look, let's be serious. Maresca's been at Chelsea, I don't know, same time as your guy there, right? We ain't hit 6 in nobody. Ten Hag's 3 years. All right, it was Wolves. I don't care who it was. They haven't hit 6. Your guy come in. You ain't lost no preseason. You ain't conceded no goals in the league. But they need time to bed in. How long?
No,
Yeah.
with us though, it's a bit different. You know what? He's taken over a good squad already in Arnie's slot. To be fair, he's taken over a good squad who know each other, and like we haven't really had no major additions, so there's nobody to get used to nothing. The only one who has to get used to something is Gravenberch and playing in a different position. So he's already taken over a working team. He just needs tweak. And the good thing about it is we can see now that Arnie Slot's good at that. His technical nous and that, he's good at that. So that's a bit different. With what you lot have done and brought in the players, remember, you lot are in a bit of like disarray. So it's hard now. You can't expect like you brought these players and all of a sudden now they're going to be the savior after 3 games.
No, I understand that.
Even
that.
my wife's uncle, he says the same thing. He's a Man United fan. Me and him have a little battle all the time. He always said he doesn't know what your style of play is. He's like, what is our style of play?
There is a style of play. People say we don't have. We do. It's just the wrong one. He has a style of play, bro.
What is your style of play?
You see what he plays? He plays 3-1-6. Are you lot laughing? You lot are laughing like I'm joking.
No, I know you're not joking. I know for a fact. Yeah.
In play,
when you said that,
play,
that made me want to go try that combination of my locker at work.
Listen, put it on a piece of paper and watch what he does. He has
3-1-6.
He has 3 centre backs, and then he has Casemiro,
Holding.
and everybody else is trying to press, bro. So it's not that he doesn't have a system. He has a system. It just don't fucking work.
3-1-6.
That is Artie. You think Artie? I know you think I'm winding you up in it, bro.
Killing me,
I
bro.
can show you. I can get you stuff to show you. You know, I'm not just saying it for joke, but this is the man that I back. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm blind. I don't know if the years of drug abuse. Maybe I'm clean now. I'm 7 minutes sober, by the way, guys. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's that. You know what I mean, bro? It's hard. It's hard. So yeah, he does have a style of play. It just don't work.
So what happened to Casemiro on Sunday?
It's the same thing that happened to Casemiro last season, bro. Rice pudding. I keep telling you, and now he's rice pudding with sultanas, and no sugar diet rice pudding with sultanas.
You know what? Casemiro, you should call him Telegram from now on, because everything he's doing was like a telegram. It was like
pick up the ball,
passing it here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Pass it to your player, run in and score. Oh, second goal, no problem. I pass it to him, then you pass it to him. Then listen, he as a footballer in that position, he can't play there, and that's why they've replaced him. But you have to look at how they played the last 4 games of last season. It was different. It was 3-2-5-2. So
Mr.
what
B,
happened when
Mr. B, I just got a query on
man.
this, right? You see, as much as I'm railing in happiness about what we did to you guys on Sunday, I've just got a query, right? Do you think, and I don't have the answer to this, all right? Because I've watched back the game probably about 3 times, and I'm just thinking about the way in which there's a lot of people who wish to make Casemiro the scapegoat to the way in which Manchester United performed or whatever for Sunday. There was, even though I know he was dispossessed in a lot of positions in the position he was playing, there was also a lot of areas that he picked up the ball where he didn't have the options that he should have had in order for him to have made him come out of the position. The only reason why I'm saying that, right? So on air, I play football with Mr. B, all right? And I play in a similar position to Mr. B, to Casemiro. So I'm thinking if I'm picking up that ball as a deep line number 6, I need to know that I've got my central midfielders, my pivot number 6 with me, or my fullbacks in addition to play the ball out. In no situations in that game did Casemiro have any of those options on Sunday, Mr. B.
Exactly.
None. And remember,
Right.
I dislike Manchester United, but I'm saying at no period of times did Casemiro have any of those options at all. So I think
Yeah, but to be fair, you say that, but on the other side of the coin, I think you have to give credit to Liverpool
Right,
in regards to
because
him
what
not
he did-
having anything. Because what we
because what
done,
he did-
we suffocated them.
Thank you. The man on the ball, you press quick. You understand? So we didn't have nowhere to pass. And this is where the 3-1-6 is flawed. Because if he's the only one in there, he has nobody to pass to. The only pass is either backwards or a long hoofy ball that he tried when he lost it for the first goal.
Yeah, the first goal, he telegraphed the pass to the thing, and when in actual fact he could have actually gone on the right hand side and passed it the right hand side. The second goal, he didn't get his Zimmer frame moving quick enough because then Diaz pickpocketed him.
See,
and then Diaz pickpocketed him, and then he had no recovery whatsoever. So I think.
he hasn't got none. What's he trying for? He would have been moonwalking backwards. He would have been quicker going forwards to the Michael Jackson
when they showed it
moonwalk.
back again, you see him. He just turned around and just stood up and watched.
Yeah, what's the point? What is the point of him running? Why? He's never gonna get there. He's never
Because
gonna
we
get
were
there.
gone. Yeah, because when that ball went and Diaz got it, he put it out wide. We were gone.
Yeah.
Your slowest
And every
player
single one.
would have run away. My granny,
But someone they scored for
She's dead.
Scotland,
she would have run away quicker than Casemiro.
You know that,
But
Mr.
he
But someone they
can't
scored for Scotland today. You know that, yeah?
play. Who cares? I
Who?
don't know.
Someone's a baller, man.
Yeah.
I keep telling you
No,
that.
fuckeries can fuck off. I ain't got no. Sorry, brethren. Sorry. I ain't got time for. I ain't got
He's a
time for
baller,
him, man.
man.
I ain't got time for him, man.
Why?
You guys should have him in your watch list, Mr. B.
They'll probably re-sign him. They would.
He scored 2.
Well done. Great.
He scored
Good.
2 today, mate.
I hope he scores a hat trick
Who
and
did?
gets a blowy from the manager. I ain't got no time for him. I ain't got no time for him.
Get on the mic.
Oh, I tell ya. Oh my days.
But moving
What do you
forward,
think?
though, Mr. B,
Yeah.
moving forward. So you've made additions to your right back and your main striker. For you, what is your outlook or your expectations from these players for this season? What would you like for them to achieve?
Just start every game. Mazraoui, I have no problem with Mazraoui. I think he's been impressive since he's come. Xerxes, give him playing time. Give him playing time so to show what we spent our money on. I don't want to hear he needs time to be bedding in. I don't want to hear none of that. You buy these players to play. These are professional athletes. Oh, he's not match fit. So why are you playing him at the end of the game when he don't know how tired he's going to get? You play him at the beginning, and when he's tired, you take him off. I don't understand this playing him for 15 minutes at the end of the game. What, so he could run around? Why? I don't understand. It don't make no sense to me. You play him at the beginning of the game when everybody's on the same level, and if he's blown out of his blowout on 60 minutes, you take him off and replace him. You don't bring him on for 30 minutes or 15 or 20 minutes at the end. How is that increasing your match fitness? Tell me.
Yeah. How do you think after the game on Sunday?
Actually, that seems to be what most managers do. Like when they come in, you bring them on a bit. Even when players have come back from injury, they bring them on.
It makes
get
no
them
sense.
20
Why?
minutes here. You know what I mean? Start building up their match fitness.
I tell you what it is all about, mate. It's all about people getting their parents' money. Job
Not
done,
even that as
like
well.
getting
You
his
know
parents' money.
why they don't start? Because if they start and it's not going well, and that you'd have to waste a sub.
Yeah, but you always plan to bring them on anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'm going to bring him on. That's
I'm
different.
starting
Bring
him.
him
Man
on.
told me
But
he's
if I
match
start
fit.
him, then it's like, oh bloody hell! Now I've got to change it.
But then he might
It only
last the whole
makes
game.
yeah, but it only makes sense to bring someone on for 15 minutes if there's another game to come on the weekday or the midweek. When you're doing it when there's international break, there's no other games.
Right.
Bringing someone on for 15 minutes.
Who cares about the country? You know what I mean? Country ain't paying the wages. The club's paying the
Mm.
wages.
So,
Yeah,
how do you feel? How did you feel about the Liverpool game? In regards to how do you feel Liverpool?
I was more vexed, but I'm vexed when we lose anyway. It didn't hurt me any more that we lost to Liverpool. It hurt me more that I knew I had to come on and see Artie's bloody face on a Thursday night. You know what I mean? That's more why it bothered me. You get me? But Liverpool, us and Liverpool aren't in the same race.
I'm glad you know.
I'll be honest. We're not in the same race at the moment. Yeah, we did you last season, in the FA Cup, and I didn't hear nothing from you, Artie. But we'll leave that. But we're not on the same. We're not on the same race. You know what I mean? You lot are looking to win the league. I would say with the squad that you have, all right, you haven't bought any players, granted. But the way you play and the experience you have, I expect you to be definitely pushing top three. Man, if we finish top three this season, oh my God. I'm telling them that might be with another uncle, bro. You know what I mean? You get me? You know, that's how surprising it would be, yeah?
So hold on. One thing I have in the page, which I was going to bring up. How would you feel about
saying that?
This? I can't.
I've seen that. I've seen that as well.
That's the talk, bro. That's the talk. Sorry, there was another bit of talk as well that's floated about during the week. Southgate or Tuchel.
I've seen that as well.
Yeah. How would you feel about it? What would you rather see Ten Hag?
I don't respond to speculation.
Would you rather see Ten Hag? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't want Southgate, blood. I don't want Southgate. Let's go it twisted. I don't want Southgate anywhere near our club. I don't want Southgate anywhere near our club.
Tuchel?
If we had to take him, then it would have to be one of those things. We would have to take him. But I can't. Southgate. Bro, please. That would be like fucking hell. Nah, we can't do Southgate. Not even as a joke. I don't.
He's got to two finals.
The silence is deafening.
Oh, listen. Long may it continue, mate. Anthony Evans says, big up, Mr. B. You're like Ten Hag in the Fantasy Football League with your team. Eric Ten Hag in. Yeah? Harley says, the question should be, is Ten Hag winning the United a Prem title or a Champions League? If not, get rid. Simple.
He may well not have the opportunity to prove that he will. Well, guess what? For us to be in the Champions League, we need to either finish top four or win the Europa. So until we're in it, we can't talk about winning it. You know what I mean? We're not in the league race and we're not in Champions League. So we can only win what we're in. So
yeah.
I don't even know if I should show that one, to be fair, because I don't want
show it.
More upset.
Anthony's a gin, you know. You know what, Anthony? Go ride your tractor, blood.
And so Casemiro was left out to dry.
Yeah, the formation leaves him out to dry. I mean, we're bringing Agarty in. Yes, he covers ground a lot quicker, and he's better on attack, and he's more careful with the pass.
Yo, a man's asking you, bro. He said, where's your Maguire poster? Said you had him behind you next to Ten Hag. Did you
Yeah.
have up Harry Maguire?
Yeah, and I sent it to
Oh
Anthony,
my
and I sent it to Anthony's mum's house. What do you think, bro?
Crumbs, man. Hold on. This is a PG channel, you know.
That's yo. Wow. I said, even not at Chelsea, I'm like, I don't know what he is.
Well,
He's older than me, and I'm thinking,
Mr. B, I'm done. I'm done.
Johnny Evans is a fraud. He's came with his pension and wage at United. Bro, what was that about? Are you giving Johnny Evans a new contract, bro?
Evans, 1 year extension. He'll play 5 games.
Why?
That is more to help. I think that's more to help the club.
Help the club decline. Oh, man, please.
Sorry,
Goodness
Brad, man.
gracious.
Sorry, man.
Oh, that's been called water polo.
Oh,
You lot are
gosh,
killing me. You lot are killing me.
Mr. B, your quality, you are.
Yo, this is the best one, though. 316 now. That's the best one. I don't care.
That's too
That's a
much. man.
316.
Oh,
Ah.
So, is my 15 minutes up now?
No, not yet. So let me just ask you something. So before the game, what did you expect to beat us, or do you expect to get a result?
I expect I'd hope for it. I didn't think we would have beaten you, but I would have. I didn't expect us a draw. I had a draw. I did have 1-1 down. Stody, you still laughing, brother?
It's Prince, man. Listen. Prince just always comes on here with the smoke, man. I'm trying to.
I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, tell him again, Harley. So much
Listen,
stress
man.
before the match. The cheat coming in
Yeah.
our chat room 5 minutes before we even
Hey,
start.
Oh my
No,
God.
it wasn't even on air. Prince wasn't even on the air yet.
Yeah,
Man,
but I
come on
wanted
in,
to get it. I
in
wanted to
chat.
get it in early, innit? You know me,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That's all right. I learned.
Oh, Yabba's about as well. Easy, Yabs.
Beautiful.
Yes, we're
Look,
brother.
these are tears of joy.
Yeah, you're damn right with skin and teeth. You're damn right. Chest is big today. You get me? We're out here, bro. We're out here. Trust me. Oh my God. Mr. B. But no, I must say, man, credit to you, man. You know what I mean? You showed face.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, man. Look.
You come off your imaginary show, but you showed face. You get me?
You're funny, you know. You're funny. Look, I came
Off his
on.
imaginary show.
There
Fair play.
was a pause. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Ain't
You got-
nothing, man. My back is broad, isn't it? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hopefully, you know that it'll have to be next season, Carl. We're gonna play your Anfield. It won't with this season. I'll be coming on here gloating. You get
You
me?
don't want to be coming Anfield, son. Anytime soon.
Yeah. Real.
That's why I said
It'd
next
be-
season.
you know what? It'd be interesting to see Ugarte in the team because he's a quality player.
For what he does,
Yeah.
I said, listen, man, you know, I'm Premier League orientated, so I didn't know nothing about him. As we've been linked to him, you look at videos and you see clips, and that's all you see. But everybody's clips is like, listen, man, if they clip me, my first one would be me beating Preds in the corner, and then the rest of it would be the rest of the highlight. You know what I mean? So it would make me look
This
good.
guy, you know.
It
What
would
was
make
the
me
final
look
score
good.
of that game?
You know what I mean? Listen, I did my job. I don't
I
care
just
what the
asked a
score was.
question. What was the final score of that game?
We lost 3-2. Cool.
Sorry,
I'm Gary Goals. I did my thing. I don't business, innit?
There we go.
I weren't no goalkeeper.
Is that when I slipped?
Yeah, I gave you the eyes, innit?
What was the final score of that game?
Listen, innit?
3-2.
Draw for
No,
that.
listen, I'm glad you keep that in your front room.
Yeah. Yeah. Just so you know, peoples. Yeah.
Yeah, keep that in your front room, brother. I love that,
All
man.
right. Hear me. Yeah.
Wicked. That's
All
cold,
right.
man. That's cold.
Bring it up.
Looks
That's
good, isn't
cold.
it?
No, it's good.
Nice trophy, you know.
It suits you, man. Shining on your teeth.
It's a nice trophy.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Ooh.
Okay.
So Mr. B, just a query.
Mm.
So after the international break, you guys have got Southampton away. Tell me about that. What do you see that result being? How do you see Ten Hag?
If it's anything other than a win, if it's anything other than a win, he would probably have one game left after that. Let's be
And then
honest.
Southgate comes in.
I don't even think it's that. I know Mr. B, me and Mr. B have had this conversation offline before. I do envisage if between now and January, if things don't work out for Ten Hag, they've already got Ruud van Nistelrooy in place there as the assistant.
You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's what they want to do. But these men think ahead in a lot of things, innit? You know what I mean? That's the one thing I will say. They're doing their thing behind the scenes. They're doing their thing. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's what they've got lined up, or they've got somebody else lined up who comes in and work, because they're not going to employ the Rene Hacker, all of these performance people, the new goalie coach, and all of that for them to sack all of them if Ten Hag gets sacked. So whoever comes in is coming into that system and that model. They're not going to come and bring a whole bag of man like they're on their way to a blues dance. It's going to be him on his Jack Jones and maybe one other brother, and then everything else at the club is already set up.
Ooh.
Interesting.
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 Yeah, at the moment, that's a Man United issue. You know what?
Exactly.
I expect them to convincingly beat Southampton, to be honest.
I'm not saying that, man. It'll probably be 1-0 and it'll be an own goal off the defender's backside. And then the whole fan base, if we don't start clapping teams by 4 and 5s, we've got no chance.
I think I'll be honest. My only comfort at this current period of time is there's a period of time where Liverpool was going through a period of transition, and all I was hearing was not you, Mr. B, being Man United talking about Liverpool are just living off the 70s and the 80s. So for me, my comfort is you guys have to be careful because man is just living off Sir Alec at the moment. And you guys are never, ever, ever in your history going to have another manager like Sir Alex Ferguson. So as much as like I hear, I'm not even going to mention the person's name, guy, a couple videos sent to me on WhatsApp about Man United's legacy, Liverpool's legacy, Liverpool just living off Shankly and Paisley. I think what Man United did for you guys was similar to what Arsene Wenger did at Arsenal. You guys' stock was so high. Anybody coming after that is never, ever, ever going to be able to follow that. So that when did Sir Alex left like such a long period of time now? And I don't think it was just about his greatness as being a manager, but being able to make sure he was able to capitalize and build a structure for your club. You're not going to get anybody at that stature again in your club. So sometimes when I hear about people speaking about Liverpool's living in the past, Man United are in that current situation. And it for you guys, you don't have to answer that. That must hurt.
It don't hurt.
It must hurt.
It don't hurt.
No, licks from my mum used to hurt. This don't hurt, bro. This don't hurt, man. This is it's just life. It is just what it is. Football's about banter, innit? Yeah, I would have loved to come on here and roasted you, Artie, but you know, sometimes you have to hold your corner and hold your space. You know, it's life. You know what I mean?
I'm sure more times than not that you've come on here, you've had to hold your corner, bro.
Yeah, quite a few, as I said, and the one time that we did, you know, the time that we did do you, I never heard you.
What do you mean? You could have called me up, bro.
Nah, bro, I don't need to do that.
See, you could have called me up, bro.
Yeah,
I'm always
right,
here.
bro. it's all right, man. It's all right. The next one it might be 5 years.
Yeah,
I might have to call it from my coffin phone. You get me?
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Says United have only beaten Southampton once in the last 5 meetings.
Thank you, Google.
Wow. Wow. But
Yes,
the state that Southampton's in now, they're gonna get licks, man. They'll get licks.
I refuse to comment.
I'm just, you know what? I know that you've taken a beating, and fair play for coming on. I'm just really, at this moment in time, happy of Liverpool's performance, man for man, as a team as well, collective team as well, and to be able to go to Old Trafford and win 3-0, and make it could have been 6, and to get the ground emptied 10 minutes prior to the final whistle. Like, you know, I mean,
it was booing. No, listen, as I said, when the level of your players, I mean, RT said it, man. Your players are a higher level than ours. You know what I mean? I just named 3 of who you would classify Premier League greats. You know, Alisson maybe not so much over other goalies, but Salah walks into any generation of Premier League team, any. And Van Dijk is probably not too far behind. So, as I said, there's levels. There's levels to where we are. And we're not on Liverpool's level, as much as it hurts. You know what I mean? And now that transition period that maybe rival fans hope that Liverpool was going to be in, it don't look like it's going to come. So you lot just keep on going, and we just have to keep on looking at your shirt numbers and hoping that we catch you eventually. You know what I mean?
I said I can feel another 6-2 coming on. Just don't play in grey.
I'm saying, I didn't. Anyway, now, I got a duck out though.
Mr. B.
Rest, Mr. B, man.
Listen, as always, man. Big up, gents. Thank you, man.
It's a pleasure,
listen, it wasn't as painful as I thought it was going to be, but yeah, enough love to you, man. No, listen, I don't know that, but listen, fear is fear still. You know, you have to remember that. You know, fear is still fear. Yeah, but you know what? Respect again.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure you
one favor. Give me one favor before you go. Take down that crappy picture.
Never. Yeah. Never ever. Which one you talk about? Not Kobe. No. Listen, that one. Yeah,
not Kobe.
He might come down soon, bro. That ain't no headache, man. He might be down.
Then you can replace him with a nice one of Southgate in his suit.
Space is going to be blank. Space is going to be blank. Anthony, send me a picture of your mum, man. Guys, I'm out.
And he dropped the mic and disappeared as well. Oh my days!
Oh my gosh!
That guy, that guy.
Shouts to Mr. B, man. massive shouts for coming on. I must say that was it's giving me.
That guy.
Okay, so boy. Before we wrap this up, let's have your man of the match. I've had quite a few shouts of different players for the man of the match.
Boy, it was such a hard one, right? For me, looking at game, I said I had the opportunity to watch it, 3 times. So I'm looking Diaz scoring 2 goals. I really like the way in which Dominic Szoboszlai is playing a new position more offensively. So he got an assist for us. Mo got 2 assists and a goal as well. I'm almost drawn between to think to myself, do I wish to give my man of the match to Mo? Or in my heart, do I wish for this to be the starting point for Luis Diaz to relish and then progress? So for me, I'm going to go for Luis Diaz. I just wanted to catapult here.
Preds?
Yeah, I think Gravenberch done really, really well again. And I think he was up there. Mo, again, shone. But I think I'm going to have to agree with my colleague, Luis Diaz, coming in, scoring 2 goals. and put them on toast as well. So yeah, Louis Diaz.
Okay, so the names that were mentioned was Luis Diaz, Mo Salah, and Ryan Gravenberch. And 83 Riders said Grabs. Mark Foster has also said Gravenberch. Yeah, those were the names that were mentioned. So yeah, I'd say it is a tough one, man. It's a tough one, but yeah.
Who are you going for?
Tricky, isn't it?
It is a tricky one. For me, it's a tough shot between Salah and Luis Diaz for me. It's a tough shot. It's a tough shot, man. Bloody hell. But you know what? I think I'm going to have to give it to Luis Diaz.
I feel really happy for him. I mean, we all know, and it's been documented, what he had to be dealing with in his private life as well. But if this is a starting point to what we see Luis Diaz being able to achieve, I mean, what is he? He's 27 now. So he's 1 year younger than Rashford. If we're able to see him continue in this rich vein of form, then it's just beautiful, man. So yeah, praise be to him, man.
Shouts goes out to him. Okay, so bit of other news before we wrap up is that they're saying that Alex McAllister pulled up in training with an injury, but they said his thoughts not to be serious while on international duty. They said it's not to be serious because they're still monitoring it to see if he can still play in the game. So obviously it can't be that bad at the moment. So we'll keep an eye on that. But if McAllister was to be injured, gentlemen, let's go quickly. Who replaces him against Nottingham Forest?
It's only one person.
Endo. Who did you say?
I was going to say the dancer.
The dancer, Curtis Jones.
Yeah. That's who I'd say.
Could be, no. I was going to say, either Endo or it could be one of three. Endo, the dancer, or it could be Elliot.
True. That's true.
Yeah, so the next point I was going to make actually is like Harvey Elliott. He had a great pre-season and that, but can't get in the team at the moment. Can't even get on as a sub.
But do you know it'd probably be a good thing, and I'm thinking of our fixtures, like Preds was saying as well. It may well be a good opportunity. So Curtis Jones would have had a little rest. I think it would be a good opportunity. I mean, league-wise, we've got 3 home games. So we've got Nottingham Forest. We're speaking about the league, by the way, right?
Yeah.
We've got Nottingham Forest, we've got Bournemouth, and we got West Ham.
Then Westport.
I think it would be a good opportunity for him if he's in a position to stake his claim there. Hopefully it'll work in our favour. So yeah, I would like to see if for any given reason McAllister wasn't fit, for Curtis Jones to get involved in that double pivot with Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slot also being nominated for Manager of the Month. Look at that.
I hope we don't get it. I really do. Because Manager of the Month always comes with a poison chalice.
Okay. So Mark Foster saying that Harvey come home from under 21 international 2 with an injury. Kamar Hawkins is saying Harvey Elliott to replace McAllister.
Yes,
I agree with you, Ali. I hate these internationals. Players always seem to come back injured. Yep. We seem to have no luck with that at all. So as Tony was saying, it's Nottingham Forest, AC Milan, Bournemouth, Westport, and then Wolves. Those are our games for the rest of September. Predictions for the Nottingham Forest games, people.
Are we home or away?
We're home.
We're home.
I gotta be. Maybe I'm jumping on the bandwagon. Maybe I've got my rose-tinted glasses on, but I'm looking for 4-0.
Woo! Okay. Stoney?
I'm going to go for a 3-0 prediction.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say 3-1. Nottingham Forest are a decent team playing decent football. And as I said, they're a decent team. They play as a team. That's one thing I will say for them. They're not a team of those superstars. They've got some good little players there. Morgan Gibbs-White has been called up to the England squad as well. I mean, so yeah, they do tend to cause a few problems. So I think it's going to be more likely 3-1, my prediction. And last, before we go, we announced the signing of young 16-year-old Rio, who we've nicked from Chelsea. I've been watching some clips of this boy, and this boy's got amazingly quick feet, man.
This boy's fire.
Yeah,
I tell you what.
He looks like he could be special.
He looks fire, and I think he's the third youngster that we bought this, which we got. The other one come from West Ham, and I think the other one come from Leicester City. And I think, you know, the behind the scenes, I think they're doing their work. I think they're bringing these youngsters in, because this boy from Chelsea is, if he continues in the vein that he's in at the moment, fire.
It's going to be a problem. So Hardy is saying 3-0. Mark Foster saying 4-0. Salah, Diaz, Jota get 2. Fitzwarren saying 5. Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, watched him in training today. He looks good. I'm telling you, he looks very, very sharp. Very, very sharp. Yeah, I'm impressed, I must say. Goodbye, gentlemen. Goodbye. Good money well spent, I hope. So, yeah. Gentlemen, as
Money
always,
well spent.
it's been an absolute pleasure. Do remember People's Cop Talk each and every Thursday from the hours of 10 o'clock. I tell you, I wish we could have more special guests like Mr. B. Because I'm telling you, I'm absolutely killing myself now. Oh, you don't know. Brilliant. Absolutely.
I'm going to go to sleep and have a chuckle at a couple of things he said. I'm telling you.
Telling you, mate. Well done. Stoney, my brother, as always, it's always a pleasure, my brother.
Thank you very much, sir. Don't forget, everybody that's tuned in, once again, we just appreciate your time. You guys can be doing anything else, but you've tuned into Cop Talk. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And we look forward to seeing you next week, Thursday at 10 p.m.
That's the one. Preds, my bro.
Hey, listen, I just follow what my articulated colleague has already said. So good night and God bless. Be safe. See you next week.
Thank you very much, my peoples. It's been a blast.